everyone. This is the first base that I constructed in the new Alpha 13 update. Well, I wouldn't say I built it. And as you can see, it's a pretty terrible design actually. It was one of those buildings over there. It's like a metal shed. And I thought that these blocks here would be a bit better protection than wood, but they are in fact not. So yeah, these little dirt blocks actually used to be gore blocks. So this is what I first started with. It lasted about one horde. The second horde absolutely demolished it. So this block is new, that's new, that's new. All these scrap iron blocks are new in according to the building. I boarded up all the windows. It's a decent starter place and not much more than that. So I ended up just destroying the awning or whatever this is here. That roof top. I destroyed all of it and tried to build it higher. I thought I was going to be building a moat or a pit of doom here, but it turned out this was not a very good place to camp out. So I got absolutely wrecked on the second horde there. And this is where I was trying to get infinite water. I was used to the 12.5 mechanics and it didn't quite work out. So that's when I started doing a bunch of extensive testing, and I found out a couple more tricks for water during that time period there. But I didn't want to publicize one finding too much, as I didn't really want them to fix it. But I'll be showing you that soon. They probably already know about it. Yeah, I didn't think this would reach that far. But yeah, this is the first base. It is absolutely terrible. I pretty much moved everything out of here. I did not think it would loot that fast. Apparently if you press R while it's looting, it'll automatically loot it for you. I'm gonna have to test that out now. So the reason I chose this place as my base, because there's no good spots. I was looking for the forest biome. I actually spawned. I know you're hungry. I'm always hungry. Anyways, I actually spawned right here. So I like ran for kilometers. Lots and lots of running. And this is the closest water source to this base. And this map was made in Alpha 13.2. And it actually, the army recon camps still spawned outside of the snow biome. So I wanted to be close to those to loot them, but it was actually too close. They did not respawn. And then I found a shotgun messiah and a working stiff and a gas station right there. So, but after the second horde there, I decided that I had to move. So this is where I ended up going. And yeah, it turned out to be far enough away. So, I'll see you there. And here we are. This is the second tower that I started to build. The design still needed a little bit of work. I did do a better job on it this time than I did in Alpha 12.5, but it still needs some work. So what I ended up doing for my main defense was digging a 1 block deep hole, or moat, as most people would say, and just filling it in with the spikes here, and then putting the barbed wire to hopefully slow the horde down enough so that they would take damage. So, this is the Pit of Doom, and looks like I still got a random bag there. So, as you can see, I wasn't all too successful in staying alive. Now, the reason I have these hay bales here is when screamers come, I can just go like this, and they won't see me for a while unless they're on that there, but still, most of the time they won't see me. So I'll just be here, and then when I pinpoint their location, stand up and shoot them. So this is where a second player would come in handy, like my wonderful girlfriend Sitsa there. She would help me by shooting the bloated walker, otherwise known as Mo. You know, shoot them once and then they should die when they fall. And she also takes care of some other little zombies as well. Not that it really matters when you get to 30 blocks deep, most of them will die. Sometimes the game glitches though and they do survive. This is the farm. Now I used to farm over there, right next to that clay. And there's some more clay over there. I was actually digging that out to make a little house for the mini bike. But my new tower design is going to have a different plan of action. And this is the second, well, the basement, the first basement of this tower. If any of you have watched the Forge, how to use the Forge video, this is where it was filmed, here in my regular world. Now there used to be a door here because, well, my pit didn't go as far back then, and yeah, this is where everything is. Let's see, what am I looking for here? And these tools here, I just wanted to point something out quickly, is the primary reason why I think this is one of the best skills to go for in the early game. Once I have Quality Joe all the way up, I start pumping skills into toolsmithing and stuff like that. And you know, these ones can easily be raised just by doing random things. Doing base construction raises this one easily, and chopping trees will raise this one, so you don't really need to spend points in those. They're fairly easy to get up on their own. Some of them you might want to do. I haven't tested it out. I wouldn't advise it just yet, as these two, heavy armor and light armor. If the armor does actually work in this build, then those would definitely be ones to get up as well. And here's the second basement. Yeah, I got a lot lower now. And this is where all the construction happens. As you can see, I haven't really fixed anything up yet. I've been messing around in the cheat world trying to get a bunch of tutorial videos up for you all. So I haven't had time to fix up the place. So basically what I do is I start mining all the way around the base. I figure out where the tower is going to be, and then I start mining down. And once I get to a certain depth, like right here, I just leave like 1 block on the sides of the walls here. And how that helps is when the horde comes, they actually start mining out these blocks for me. They help me by saving me some work. So, they didn't really do too good of a job here. They did a much better job last time. I don't know why. Maybe it's because that door's there. I don't know. But I actually found the steelsmithing book before I found the set in concrete book, which that was kind of disheartening, but oh well. And this here was a mine. There was a lot of resources in here, so what I did, I just closed up the gaps here with wood frames when the horde came, so that way they wouldn't fall down there and I wouldn't have to go chase them and stuff like that, and so they wouldn't destroy the precious minerals that I get down there. You know, I find a lot of lead, stuff like that. So, but yeah. This was my second attempt at our massive tower. Now, the first one I went all the way to the bedrock, but it didn't really seem to matter. The bloated walker still survived, which meant the cops would still survive, and the feral zombies would still survive. So, I better drink some water here. So, yeah, it didn't really seem worth it to get down that far. But it does still damage them more, I believe. So, I don't know yet. I'll get down to 30 and then see if one shotgun round will still take care of all those guys, and if not, then yeah, I guess I will have to mine all the way down. But I don't really advise it, because if you go all the way to the bedrock, then if you were to ever fall down there, for whatever reason, the game decides that you don't need your bag anymore. And it decides to destroy your bag. So I think the velocity gets transferred to it somehow and it just glitches out and kills your bag. So I don't really know what's going on there, but it's not a very fun time if you're carrying a bunch of useful things. One little glitch that I found is, I already know this schematic here, but you can read known schematics and nothing will show up here. That's kind of not really too game breaking, but nonetheless, you'll lose a bit of paper, which means you don't get as many shotgun shells if you don't know which books you've read. So, but yeah, this is the second attempt at the tower. And thank you for watching the video. Make sure to hit that like button there. I'll be posting videos daily for everyone.